wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yesterday, I told you about the After 20 story. Do you watch my previous video? And now, I want to tell you about the story looks like the After 20 story. In After 20 story, there are two characters, Jimmy Wheels and Bob. They are so much like the tortoise and the hare in Aesop's well-known fable. That is almost seems as if O. Henry wanted to write a modern version of the story with human character. In the fable, the two animals engage in a foot race. The tortoise moves slowly, of course, but advances steadily. The hare takes up with a burst of speed and leaves his opponent far behind. But then, the hare decided to take a break, since the poor tortoise does not seem to have a chance of winning. When the tortoise catches up with him, the hare speeds off again and then takes another break. In the end, the tortoise beats the hare to the finish line because he passed him while he is sound asleep.
The differences between After 20 Years story and the Tortoise and the Hare story are: first, the Tortoise and the Hare tells about animal. There are the tortoise and the hare in foot race. And then the story using animals characters. And the second one is After 20 Years story, tells about reunion of two old friends, Jimmy, a policeman, and Silky Bob, a criminal. And that story using human characters. The similarity between those stories are: first is the story tells about friendship and trust. And then the second one is we can compare Jimmy and Bob to the hare and the tortoise because Bob has been like a hare for the past 20 years. Bob has always been victimized by police for some or other reasons, but doesn't even have anyone to care about him. And then the last is while Jimmy was the one who won the race, in context Tortoise the story. At the last, he has a steady job, a good family, and finally his own home. This was because Jimmy did not hurry up, and as we know from that story, Hare and Tortoise, slow and steady always wins the race.